back. Can y'all believe this? It's like, what, 2-3 days in a row? Hallelujah. Yes. Okay, so I'm still doing craft fair stuff. And I told you guys in last night's video that I would show you how I do these. These are the little pencil packs that I make. And aren't they just adorable? Absolutely adorable. And I had several people ask how or where I got my little notebooks from. Well, let me just tell you. You guys know I love Dollar Tree. So I bought this. So this is a 3-pack of these little legal pads for $1.25. And there may be easier ways to do this, but this is me. So I took those little legal pads and I separated them because when they come in the pack, they're all stuck together. They're just like this. So I just separated them. And it really wasn't that hard and it didn't take long. So let me show you what I've done. I got my trusty paper trimmer out. I do not use that blade because that is my good blade. I have another blade that I use for stuff like this. And I put that blade in and then I just laid this down like this right here. And I put it at the 2.5, and then I just kind of run across it a little bit just to get me that good line going. And like I said, I don't use my good blade. So let me take this out so I don't use that again. So once I have it like that, then it's pretty easy to just take my metal ruler, my Dollar Tree metal ruler, and my Dollar Tree craft knife, and I just line it up, and then I just sit there, and it takes me maybe a minute or so, but I'll just line it up, and then I just very gently just go right down that line until I cut all the way through. And when I do that, I end up with those. So I end up with 6 notepads for $1.25. And so you can see I've already got several of them done. There was a couple that got a little bit shorter, but we're not going to talk about that. Nope. Okay, so let me show you how I do this. And this is not my idea. I've actually watched, and I would link 1 or 2 videos below, but I've actually seen many videos of people doing this. Lyric Lover, Scrapologist, Crafting with the, I don't know, there's just a bunch of them. So I cannot take credit. I wish I could, but I can't. I mean, I could, but that it wouldn't be the truth, so I can't. All right, so I am just using some scrapbook paper, and this is from a pad from Michael's from last year before last, I don't know. I thought I needed, I really thought I needed some scrapbook paper, so I was going to go to Hobby Lobby and get some, because Paper Studio's 50% off this week. But I went shopping at my old house that we're remodeling, and y'all, I had so much paper. Okay, so I have a solid colored cardstock that's 8.5 by 11, and then I have a piece of the, scrapbook paper that's designed. So with the solid color, and you can get 4 little packs out of each one of those. So think about the cost, how little it costs. Alright, so I'm going to, on the 11-inch side, I am going to cut me 4 pieces at 2 inches wide. So there's me one. There's one. There's one. And there's one. Okay, and I'm going to set this to the side. We don't need it right now, but you know we will use it. So there's that. Now, on your scrapbook paper, and y'all, my lighting is just, ugh. I don't know what's going on with it. I am so sorry. I think that may even be worse. I don't know if it's just me not being able to see or if it really is this bad. I don't know. I apologize either way. If it's me not being able to see or if it is my phone or light or whatever, I am so sorry. I don't know. It's just crazy. And I was going to be real smart and I was going to light the... Look here. I'm like going crazy with this light. Ha, that was really great, wasn't it? Oh well, y'all just gonna have to deal with me. I'm trying to change the color of the light to see if that helps. I don't think it does. I think it's all bad. Let's see if I turn it off. Nah, I think it's better with it on. Guys, do y'all have this kind of problems? Or is it just me? Okay, we're just going to have to go with it. I need to get another light. That's all there is to it. Okay. So, did I say about I was going to light the candle and I almost caught my little paper on fire? So, there is no candle going right now. Alright, so you take your scrapbook paper, your 12 by 12, and you want to make sure that the top is facing your right if it has a direction on it. I've used several that didn't, but this one does. And so I'm going to cut 4 inches off at the bottom. And then I'm going to set this 8-inch piece right here. I'm going to set it to the side for a minute. Then I'm going to turn this around to where it's on the 12-inch side. And I am going to cut 4 pieces at 1 3/4. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now you want to take this piece here and you want to turn the top back to the top and you want to cut it at 2 1/4. Don't throw that away. We'll do something with it. Then turn it back this way and cut 1 3/4. And you're going to need 4, but we're only going to be able to get 2 out of this piece, but that's okay because I'll show you. So now I'm taking my 8-inch piece, and my little notebooks measure 2.5 inches wide by 8 inches tall, so it's perfect. So I am going to cut me 4 pieces at 2.5. Okay, almost. I thought that was the 4th one. Ha! Okay, so now I have this little piece here, and I want to cut it at 1 3/4, just like that. You can throw this away. I will let you. And then we're going to cut our 2 pieces at 2 1/4. And you can keep that piece. So see, I'll let you throw 1 piece away. Alright, so what you end up having here is a mess like me. So I have 4 pieces of the scrapbook paper that are 2.5 by 8. I have 4 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 4. I have 4 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. And then I have 4 pieces of my plain cardstock that are 2 inches by 11. So that's what you need. And I'll show you what I do, because I normally try to do it like in assembly line style. So I'll do like all of my cutting at one time. So I've got several that's just like, I don't know what I done. Y'all are not going to believe what I done. I cut that wrong. I did. Let me grab another piece of paper. I thought I heard somebody yelling at me, but I wasn't paying attention to you. I need that to be 11 inches. But no, I cut it on the 8-inch. This is what I need. Now, guys, what are y'all gonna do with me? Because you're not gonna have that little piece left over. You'll have just a tiny piece left over. Okay, now we're talking. See, guys, I don't even trust myself sometimes. Okay, so now I'm going to get my little scoreboard. And now that I have this done better, I am going to score these. I'm going to lay them down on the 11-inch side, and I'm going to score them at 6.5 and then at 6 7/8, which is right before, it's like the one before the 7. So I'm going to do that. See, guys, and I was telling y'all the whole time, do it on the 11-inch, and then I done it on the 8-inch. I knew it was looking odd, but it just, I don't know. Y'all should know me by now. And I think I have the right size bags figured out for this for tonight. Oh my God, I hope I do. I am not going through that again like I did last night. That was just ridiculous. I just don't even know what to do sometimes, obviously. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I like to round my corners. Where's my chomper? Come here, chompy. Alright, so I am just going to get this. I'm going to do 2 at a time, I think. Yep, and I'm just going to round the corners. The shadow is killing me, guys. So I'm just rounding those corners, and I'm going to do the same thing down here because I just like the way it looks. You don't have to do that, but I like it. So I'm doing it. Oh my goodness, yeah. So my husband about died laughing last night when I showed him the video of me fighting with that stupid bag. Because, guys, you would have thought, after, you know, trying it a few times that I would have stopped. But no, y'all saw how long I kept on. And I even put y'all on fast speed. Okay, so now you want to take your 4 like this. And we can do all 4 of these at one time, I think. And I'm just going to chomper the top. Maybe. And then I'm going to do the same thing to my little ones. Make sure they're all facing up. And just chomper it down. Okay. So now we have that out of the way. So now what you do is you just take your little, these here, and you're just going to bend them on your score lines. Where is my, I probably have stuff all over it. Alright, so I'm just going to burnish down my score lines. Just like that. I'm going to do that to all 4 of them real quick. And this is like a super quick project, and you really don't have much money in it, but it looks so good. And that's the thing, you want to have stuff that looks really cute, but that you don't have a lot of money in. You know, and this is not going to make a lot of profit per se, but it'll get people in there. And I will have some of my tumblers and stuff that, you know, I should be able to make a little bit on. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, now that you have these done, the little ones are actually going to go up here. And so I am just going to use my Fabri-Tac. You can use your score tape or, you know, whatever else it is that you need to use. And I'm just going to glue it down with my Fabri-Tac. And I am just going to leave a little gap all the way around it there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just left the little, you know, maybe 1/8 of an inch or so all the way around it. I don't know if I have pencils on my desk to match this. I may have to look in my little bucket. And I just buy pencils like throughout the year when I see them on clearance or something. And I have a big bucket full of pencils that I'll use for this. Now I do want to get some little erasers to go in here, and I have not got any. I do have some, actually. I'm lying. I do have some, but I don't really, they're not what I really want to put in here. I mean, I will put them in here if I need to, but I prefer something a little different. So I'll probably look on Amazon or maybe even Dollar Tree just to see what I can get. I don't want to put a lot of money in it because, like I said, you know, I've got to keep my price point pretty low to be able to make money, any kind of money on this, but I do want it to look good. Okay, so now that we have that, then you're going to take the big ones here and you're going to put it on this side. So I'm just going to flip it over, and it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to leave like a little bit around it. So I'm just going to put that down. Look how cute it's looking. I love these. They just look so, so cute. And then, like I said, we'll be getting 6 out of 1 pack of $1.25 notebooks. And for 6, it will be a sheet and a half of 12 by 12 and a sheet and a half of 8.5 by 11. And so, like, if you get it, you know, Hobby Lobby half off, you've got what, 25 cents, 50 cents, I guess, in the paper. Maybe, let's say $1. We'll say $1. So we're at $2.25 for 6. And then a little bit of glue, and then your clear bag, which is what, 3 cents. So we were at $2.25, so we could, you know, very easily, we could say $3, and we will have more than have our expense covered with saying $3. That's for 6. So, all right, let me just put this back on there for a minute while I do the next step, maybe. Okay, so then you just take your 1-inch corner rounder, God help me, your 1-inch circle punch. And why is that thing on there? I hate these things. I don't like them on there. I thought I had already had this one off. Okay, so this will be another video like last night where y'all get to watch the blooper. No, I got it. Ha ha. Okay, so you're just going to slide this in, and you just want to cut, you know, about middle ways there. Cut out that 1-inch circle there. And I never can get it centered up. Mine is off every single time without fail. But I'm consistent in the direction that it's off. So there's that. Now I'll save those little cutout circles and use them for something else because they're really cute and they're nice and sturdy. These would make great little to wrap the little ties around or something. So I'm not getting rid of those. I like them. And then we just have this one to do. Okay, so now that I have that done, Now what I'm going to do is take my glue, and I'm going to glue right here, right on that little top. Then I'm just going to stand it up and glue it just like that. Right there at the bottom. Look how cute. That's my little pencil holder. I love these. These are so easy to make. I can just sit here and do this all night. I mean, I'm sure after a while, I'm sure I would get bored of them. But I'm not bored with them yet. So I am just doing that. And these, you know, I'm saying this is a craft fair item, but this would be great, like for your children, you know, for school gifts, end of the year gifts, anything like that. These would just be really, really cute. You know, these would make cute little Valentine cards instead of doing the cards. You know, you could do some of these in like the Valentine papers and put some Valentine pencils in them. And then that would be a cute Valentine's gift to give. Okay, so now let me grab 4 of my amazing little notepads. And I am just going to, I could use score tape, but I'm just going to glue this down. So I'm just going to glue along the back here. And you don't have to cover the back, but I just think it looks so much better. It just makes it look finished, I guess. I don't know. And I'm making sure it's the right way, and then I'm just going to do it like that. And it's on. And look, isn't that adorable? Okay, so let's do the rest of them. I don't know if I have the colored pencils I need right here on my desk. See, that's stressing me. I mean, I have my box down here, but I'm wondering if I even have any pencils that are going to match. Which, if I don't, I will get some. They're not that expensive. So I'm just making sure that everything's lined up. And these are so much fun. So much fun. I love making these. And I'm trying to get everything done before the retreat so that I can just concentrate on the retreat and enjoy the retreat. And, you know, not be stressing over having to get this kind of stuff done. Because I won't have long after I get back from the retreat before it's time for my craft fair. And so I want to have everything done and already in their little containers, because I have plastic containers that I'm putting everything in right now that's got lids and stuff. But, you know, I need to think about my display and that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of stuff I want to think about when I come back from the craft fair and not having to do this kind of stuff. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but, you know. Okay, so there's that. Now let me look and see if I have any pencils right here that match these. And I'm thinking that I probably don't. So I have these pencils right here. I don't know that any of those match. Let me see what I have in my big box. Where's my big box? I don't know. I'm squishing everything, guys. Okay, so let's see. I don't know that any of these actually match. I mean, I could put... Let's just do some of the plain ones. Do I have enough of them? We'll just put some plain ones in there for now, and I can trade out whenever I get some additional ones. So let me just find a couple more. So there's Please tell me I have that many plain ones. I may not. Which, if I don't, it will be okay, because at least y'all will be able to see a couple of them done. There's one more. I just need, what, one more? I think we got it, guys. Maybe. Okay. So then all you need to do, and I don't think I like the look of the plain ones in there, but that's all I got right now. So you're just going to stick them down in there. And then, where is my string? I have some twine right here. I'm just going to cut a piece of it off. It doesn't matter how big it is. So I'm just going to just wrap it around a few times, maybe one more time. And then I'm just going to tie a little bow. And I could put one of my little tags on there like I did. Those little tiny tags that I stamped homemade or something on. I could do that, but I don't think I'm going to. So there's that. And here's my bags that I think fit. So let's just see. Maybe we won't have an issue like we did last night, because that was awful. That was beyond awful. So I'm just going to set that in there, and then I'll put this in there. And then, like I said, I do want to get some little erasers that match. Maybe like some fall leaf erasers or something. I don't know. I would like to have some of those, but if I don't get them, it's okay. So look at that, guys. How cute. Isn't that adorable? Let's go ahead and do these. They don't look that bad. So I'm just going to do a couple more of them. Go ahead and finish these up and get them in the little plastic bag, and I'll be done with these. I think these are just the cutest thing. I mean, and you can put, you know, 3 pencils in there if you wanted to. I just do 2 because I think 2 is plenty. Okay. Now let me cut me some twine. And like I said, you can, you know, if you want to prefer to wrap it with ribbon, wrap it with ribbon. You don't have to wrap it at all. You know, just whatever you feel like doing. Alright, so let's get me a little piece hanging out there. And I'm just going to wrap it and then tie it. So I think these are just adorable. And I'm just going to do that one maybe like in a knot. Maybe. Just have it hanging down. Go ahead and wrap the rest of them while I'm already doing that. Okay, so that one I need to. Okay, let's see if that works. And it's going to have to, because that's all it's getting. And so on my pricing for these, I will have about $3 in 6 sets of them. And I think I will price these at $3 a piece, or 2 for $5. And I think that's a pretty good price. I'll make a little bit on them, and it's not too expensive either. You know, because like I said, at a lot of the craft fairs, you know, they want something that's a little bit, they want something that is really cute, but they don't want to pay a lot of money for it. And so you have to keep that in mind when you are doing your stuff for your craft fairs, if you do any. Because, you know, my stuff is normally quite a bit more expensive. But And I'll have a few of those more expensive items to offer. But my biggest thing will be, you know, like the smaller, where I don't make a lot off of each one, but, you know, it'll get the people in there and looking. And biggest thing is just have fun, you know, and if I do make a profit at the end of the day, then, you know, I'm happy. Which I'll be happy even if I didn't, but still, a profit would be nice. Okay, and those things always stick to me. I normally have my lint roller sitting up here on my desk, and I just roll it off onto my lint roller. And then just slide that in. And so if I was going to do some erasers in there, if I do end up doing that, I'll put like a piece of double-sided tape on them, and then just kind of stick them to the front right down there at the bottom so that you'd be able to see them the entire time and they wouldn't go all over the place. So there you go, guys. Aren't those cute? Oh my goodness, I love them. I actually already have probably 20 sets of these made, maybe. Something like that. So let me know what you guys think. And it will be probably the weekend before I do that little journal with you guys, because I'm actually waiting on a couple of Christmas little golden books to come in, and they'll be here Friday. So tomorrow we will do another, I don't know, we'll do another kind of craft type thing for the craft fair, because I am just going to sit here and keep working because I have a lot to do. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow, believe it or not. Bye, guys.